Well, here we are. It is Sunday, January 2nd. Time to go home, finally. Letting this thing get warmed up a bit. It's cold. Gotta scrape this crap off. And is, of course, not nearly so full as it was when I left. So, that's good. So here we go. Next step is to see if I can get home without this thing blowing up. So if we get this thing scraped off and get started. We'll see you down the road. Oh, here we are. We're traveling down south on some little two-lane road. Sorry, I don't remember what the name of it is. According to the GPS, we're about 3 miles or so away from I-40, so we're about to get on the interstates. I wanted to get a little shot of the little two-lane roads that I got to start my day on. And the little fuzzy spot up in the upper right corner is ice on the windshield because I don't have any heat. Believe me, I do wish it was about 10 degrees warmer in here. But the sun's coming up and it'll soon fix that problem. This is the dark color. This will get nice and toasty in here soon enough. But this summertime, this would be a drop-dead gorgeous drive to take. And if that was about, like I said, 10 degrees warmer, it'd be a lot more fun. So anyway, on to the big roads. We'll be over there in a few minutes and get headed finally westward.
1 mile.
See you there. Well, here we are going into the town of Jackson, Tennessee. I just did a pit stop. But we are definitely on I-40 now. About 75 miles or so, give or take, out of Memphis, Tennessee. So we should be out of here in about the next hour and a half. And then into Arkansas. So keep motivating on west. Cannot wait to get home. I am definitely ready to get mauled by my dog tonight and get the heat and the water turned back on in the RV so I can get me some sleep in my own bed for the first time in a while. Can't wait. So let's see from a little further on down. We're still on I-40. We're about 27 miles from the state line according to the last mile marker I crossed. About 15 or so miles from starting to deal with Memphis, Tennessee. Lots of interchanges in there, so I wanted to give an update before I got into town. Because I'm not going to be spending a lot of time with the camera in my hand negotiating your highways. So we're still on trucking. The pig is holding up really good so far. Got about another 550 miles left till I get home, although I'm going to detour off of the GPS's described route and take a shorter one. And we're just continuing to keep on going. And so far the weather's remaining good. It's finally warming up in here with the sun being out and everything, so I'm feeling a little better. And we're going to keep on trucking homeward bound, and hopefully we'll be there before too late tonight. See you near the state line. A neat building I didn't know they had. Second time in 3 days, we now go across the Mississippi River. And we now say goodbye to the great state of Tennessee and enter into the state of Arkansas. we are now officially off the bridge. We'll see you at the next stop. Well, here we are. We're still on I-40. We're assuming here is about the midway point between West Memphis and Little Rock, Arkansas. GPS says I have about 57 miles till a series of interchanges in there to get me down to I-30, where I head southwest into Texas. But we're still motorbating along. The pig continues to operate superbly. I'm happy with that. And we'll just keep on cruising. I'm probably going to make a gas stop out of Little Rock. We're down to about a third of the tank. So it'll be good and ready. Weather's good. We're finally getting warmed up in here. In fact, even piping some cool air in from outside. But all keeps on going. And everything keeps on trucking. So we'll see you in Little Rock. Here we are. Downtown Little Rock, going to get ready to go through
Interstate 30 westbound, US 65 southbound, US 67 southbound, US 167 southbound towards Hot Springs for 309 miles.
And now we're going to continue on through. We have about 140 miles or so left here in Arkansas before we're back to my home state of Texas. We can start putting a lid on this finally. It's been a long day and I'm jonesing to get home. Did have a little bit of a grouchy getting this thing started at the filling station, so I hope that's not a sign of something sinister starting to boil up down below. We'll keep our fingers crossed. But we otherwise seem to be doing real good. No lights lit. And, pretty good. Almost going to turn 189,000 miles here before too much longer. So we'll keep on keeping on, and we'll see you on the far end. Have fun. Well, as you can see, with the sun being in the face, I can't help that, given the direction we're traveling. We're getting kind of later in the evening. We are about 50 minutes from the state line. We should be looking at Texarkana here pretty soon. It's 45 miles away. And I did get the GPS to update. I can't get the camera to focus on it because of the sunlight. But we're about 276 miles from home, and we're still looking pretty good. The pig is behaving itself nicely. So far, so good. Hopefully this means we're going to also be able to drive all the way home on what's in the gas tank. I certainly would like to make the final filling stop be my hometown. So we keep on going, looking at probably closer to 9:30, maybe a quarter to 10 before I see the house. So keep on moving and see you on the Texas side. Oh, here we are, coming into Texarkana, and with it, the exit from Arkansas into Texas. That's the last exit we just passed. And we're crossing into the rest area exit, which is where the state line is. That's where the exit is at the state line. We'll be crossing into Texas here in just a minute or so. And more or less, here we are in Texas. Kind of anticlimactic, especially with the construction. All the state line markers are down, so that exit is a Texas exit, so here we are. Next up, Greenville, and which is where we get off of I-30 here and head skirt around to the north of the Metro Mess to get towards my place. See you further down the road. Well, here we are. As you can see, it's gotten much darker from the last time I was gave an update. We are, say, about an hour away from where I peel off of I-30 here and kind of crossing north of the Metro Mess on US 380. If I recall correctly, that'll be the town of Greenville. Well, so far so good. As we get ever closer to home, the pig continues to perform admirably. It makes me happy. The closer we get, the more I feel that I've done the right thing in buying this to do this little trip. Everything is is doing good. I don't know why it did a draggy, funky start when I put gas in it earlier. Maybe it's have something to do with that hose I put between the intake and the vacuum booster. I'm not sure why, but I took my foot off the brake when I started it. It cranked fine after that, so go figure. But we still keep motivating on. According to the GPS, I'm about 159 miles from the house. Giving me a 50-mile-an-hour average. That's about 3 hours plus 3 hours 10 minutes or so. So we're still on track for, let's see what time it is. Oh hell, I don't know what time it is, but about 9:30ish maybe. That might be a pretty good guesstimation at this point. But we carry on, get over to or towards Greenville, and probably make a pit stop there if I can hang on that long, and then do the final jump to the house. So we will see you in Greenville. Have fun. Well, here we are. We are now on 380. I did do my pit stop. Road construction kind of screwed up getting onto this road, so I wasn't able to make an update back in Greenville as I wanted to. Say at about 10 minutes outside of McKinney. I'm going to go flying through there, flying through Denton, and then fill this thing up in Bridgeport and go home. We're 82 miles away, so I can't wait. So far so good, everything's looking good. Looks like I easily have the gas to finish this drive, and a very long trip is going to be over. I cannot wait. So we keep on going. We will see you in Denton. Have fun. Bye. Okay, this lumpy little road that I'm on here is actually the bypass around the city of Denton. Broke away from the GPS directions here because going through the city of Denton is a red light slog of traffic lights timed like monkeys with letters on a typewriter. So it's going to take forever to get somewhere. You go through town. If you want to get someplace quickly, you go around it. So here we are going to Denton. We're about 45 miles from my place. We'll be there in less than an hour. Well, actually a little bit longer now, because I'm going to stop and get gas for this thing and a couple of bare necessity groceries. So we're getting close. Getting close enough that I can almost smell it. So on to Denton. We're already in Denton. We're on to Decatur, Bridgeport, and we are home. And we will see you there. Well, that filling station right there, that is basically the extreme outskirts of Decatur. This little road will go right around that town. Cross over a bridge here and cross 287. Then 10 more miles to Bridgeport, where I stop and put gas in this thing. Almost home. Almost home. We'll be home soon. 16 miles to my door. And see you in Bridgeport. Yep, here we are. Home stretch.
Turn right, then you have reached your destination.
It's been a long, long, long trip. And it is finally over. I guess for grins and giggles, I'm going to put it in front of the RV.
You have reached your destination.
This is home anyway.